Hello, B383. I'm Spencer Dame. I'm reporting for the Lehigh Bloodhounds and our ideas. So, let's get down to business. English, second language, the right way to learn it. We're first going to talk about our service, which is helping people learn English. This will be one-on-one learning, performance and accessibility is focused, but mainly focused on customizable. This is our main value proposition, a customizable learning process. One-on-one learning, you learn with someone who knows your language as a second language, and your teacher will know English as a first language. This way, you won't have a teacher from someone who just stayed in your country and learned English. You'll learn from someone who's been to America and has also been to your country, so they understand your culture. And they will get to know you and understand you and why you're learning English. This is a very one-on-one, very personal learning process. Also, open schedule. If you need to have a class when you get home from work and that happens to be at 2 o'clock in the morning in America, we're going to have somebody for you. Very open, very customizable. You get to pick what you learn. We are teaching adults. These are not children. We don't need to start on cat. This is the translation. Dog. This is the translation. If you're learning English for a particular reason, we're going to focus on that area. So if you're learning for travel, taxi, restroom, airport, we're going to learn those things. Hospital, for the safety things. Education, ruler, pencil. For business, balance sheets, spreadsheets, accounting. We will start into this process of learning what they need and want to learn. We decided to go down this path because a lot of the research of programs right now to teach English, it's very set. And they're starting you off like you're a kid. Cat, dog. And you're talking to someone who does know English, but it's from someone who's never left that country. They could be your neighbor who learned English that just now wants a job trying to teach English, but they've never left that country. They've never been to America. They don't know the culture. And so this is a very different aspect where it's very customizable for what you want to learn. The customer can choose their learning path. Okay. Now onto our physical product. Learning book. This is a physical book to hold and to study. It comes with audio, and it's in your language and in English for each story. This is just like a textbook. It will be a larger book, though it is a very basic book with very simple stories. They're not child stories. They're everyday stories that normal people do so that they can learn normal words and normal scenarios that they might able to use a phrase. This book also comes with audio, so they can hear what it sounds like in English, what they're reading. So if they try to speak it, they can try to match what they're saying to what they're hearing, and maybe have another party listen in on them to see, oh, you said that correctly. This way you don't need a teacher. You could do this on your free time. You could do this while you work or you study in situations that allow you to. That you can always be working on learning a language, not just with your teacher or your tutor or however you're doing this, whether you do the service online, however you're learning English, this is something that's not a class. It is on your own time. Each story has your language at the top and the English language at the bottom. So you'll read the story and you'll see the pictures and you'll understand the story. Then you will read the story in English and will learn the matching words with the translation. These stories will be, Mom cooks dinner, Mom asked the children to set the table, the children set the table, dinner was good. Great, simple story, everyone can understand that, and it'll be something that they can use in their life. Actual scenarios that will happen in their life they can communicate about. Here is an example The images came out weird while putting it on PowerPoint, and I apologize for that. Here's a mom cooking. Mom's adding the lettuce and tomato and cucumber to make a salad. Mom's getting carrot, celery, and potato to make a soup. The children set the table. Dinner was good. Wonderful. Look at that. Very simple stories that people can easily understand. Now, we did this idea because there are a lot of ways to learn English, but there's not a lot of visual ways to learn English. And if you're learning to read English, you also want to speak English as well. So this way you can learn to read and see the translation of your language to English, and then you can also learn English at the same time by hearing it and practicing aloud. This would be separate from our service, but could be easily applicable and used together. We've decided that our customers are people who aren't upper class, expensive people that are just, oh, I have free time to learn English. These are people who are learning English for a reason. Their job wants them to, or they can get a better job if they speak English. You know, their family's in a different country and learning English, and they're trying to help them. There's many reasons to learn English, and we're trying to focus on the people who are in the middle area, not the high upper class, the middle class, that they can afford this type of service and it can be very simple for them. The book would be ideal for them, and it's the one-on-one would be a little bit pricier, but still hopefully we'll be able to do in a closer range. Obviously each country is different on pricing, and so that'll be a big part that we need to work on. But I've included a link to our Google Drive that has all of our documents. Please click on that and see what we've listed and the ideas that we came up with but kind of changed from, and we picked the best ones. Hope all is well. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye.